Alright, just ignore what's on your screen right now, guys. Just a beginning comm. I will be doing all 6 main places for running on TranZit. And when I say 6, everyone thinks 5, but 6 would be the tunnel. It's actually, the only difference is that the bus doesn't stop there. It's completely open and a completely reasonable running spot. So I'll give you a breakdown of everything, all the main points, and everything you guys need to know to try and figure out your co-op and solo strategies. When I say co-op, I basically mean 2 players, because 3 and 4 players is kind of a different game, so I don't know that too well yet. But this is solo and co-op strats for all 6 possible running spots, main running spots. So please enjoy. Alright, what's up guys, Reflexi here, coming to you on Bus Depot first. This is the circle on Bus Depot. There's 2 spots, the circle and the pillars over there, as you can see. And ability to run trains, maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10 here. Not, I'd say decent. It's not a lot of room, but it's not terrible. Access to jug for either spot is very bad because you have to go through 2 main lava pits. That'll be the same for tunnel and diner, which I'll explain, and as I'll explain in another part. But gun access, there's an M14 and an Olympia in the spawn, but first of all, both terrible guns, and second of all, that little spawn room with only 1 exit is not really where you want to be. The lava mont is very little. There's just that big lava pit in the middle, which we should never hop into, and a little crack in the back that you want to avoid. I just rhyme without trying, but just a little lava in the back, and so that's not a problem. And the bus is, on this side, I'd say it's more harmful than a help. I mean, it can run through zombies like you saw there a second ago, but it goes real slow through your part, and if you get caught on one side of the bus with not enough room and a lot of zombies spawning, that'll be the end of you. So again, bus is probably more harmful than help on this side. On the pillar side, not so bad though, so we'll go to that side now. Alright, pillar side here, we're running, same round, or next round, I don't know. But I prefer the circle side. There's a little more open room on the side, but the pillars kind of obstruct it. So if you're kind of beginning zombies or don't know how to run like a free train circle, this would probably be better just because you have pillars and you kind of have a structure of the zombies to go around. But I prefer a freestyle train where I can kind of group them up my own way. But again, this spot's not too bad. It's still like a decent running spot. It's not very much room. There's much better choices. And everything else is the same. It's a bad spot to get to jug and everything else. So we will go to now to the tunnel. Alright, here's the tunnel in action, and one of my favorite spots to run just because it's kind of in the middle of 2 areas, but like not a lot of people know about it, and it's actually very effective. Solo not so much, because if you go down you're kind of stuck between 2 lava pits again, so access to jug again is very poor for this spot, not very good. And then the gun access is great. There's an M16 upgraded. That thing could do some real damage on later rounds. If you're out of ray gun ammo, if you break the jet gun or something, you at least have an escape without going anywhere else. You can just M16 to death. The lava mount, there's barely any. There's just a little bit to my right there, as you saw. And but that's not really a problem. The only part where it comes in is that a couple zombies will be on fire, and you gotta make sure you don't damage yourself with that. The bus would be more of a help than a hurt. It's good here. So in this spot, it's perfect because there's lots of room. In the next spot, I'm going to show you also in the tunnel, just that circle to your right. The second spot, it's a little more risky, but as you can see, you can have 16 and 2 and just go through the rounds as well. Upgraded, it's automatic, so it's a lot better. So let's go to the circle here. Okay, here we are at the circle. Just picked up an insta-kill, and running here, you definitely want to run a right circle. In general, rule, which I'll try not to mention again, you want to run a circle the direction of where, like, the biggest choke point is, which would be right there on my screen. That green truck, like where that entrance is, I'll try and point it out again. Right to my left now. You want to be able to see that, because if you're going against that wall, if you're running a right circle, running against that barricade in the middle of the highway, then you won't really see zombies. Maybe in this case you can see over it, but it's a lot more difficult, because that's the type of choke points. You want to do that. Again, bus is a little more harmful here, because you don't have as much space on left or right side. When you try and run them over, you're kind of stuck there for a sec, but it does come through fast on both spots, which is a big benefit and helps you get through the rounds faster and avoid the kill cap. So that's it for tunnel, and one of my favorite co-op spots for sure, if not the favorite. Probably I'd recommend this co-op, because solo, you don't want to, as I mentioned before, you don't want to be running here solo. You don't want to be running Bus Depot, tunnel, or diner, because there's 2 major lava pits. There's a lava pit after diner, and a lava pit before town that you have to run through without Jug, and to be playing solo and take that risk to run through without Jug just doesn't make any sense to me. So no matter how good these spots are, and I believe this one would be the best in the game if it was accessible to Jug a little bit more. But so for that reason, these three are kind of out of the thing. And there's those two lava pits, and there's one right after farm. But farm, you go backwards, and you can take the shortcut to town, which is also easy to get to Jug. So there's 3 spots that work for solo and 3 spots that really are out of the question for me. But here we're going to the diner next, so I'll cut this here. Here we are on the diner. Just want to show you can buy the MP5 there, which makes the gun access on this pretty good as well. It's probably a better gun since you can run faster than the M16. But it is in a very bad spot, so I really wouldn't recommend running this area for that reason, because you have to go in the diner and there's only 2 entrances and they're both very thin, and that's just a death wish. First spot here, there's actually 3 on diner. This spot, the middle of the map, and the right side towards the farm. This spot, not bad. There's quite a bit of lava, and but it's very open. It reminds me of town a little bit, just because of how open it is. And I liked it. I would pick this one out of the 3 that I'm going to show you on this area if you were to run it diner. Access to Jug, again, poor, because you're in between. Any location between diner and bus depot is not going to be good. Gun access, like I said, MP5. And the bus on this spot probably is more of a help than anything else, because it comes through real fast and parks like instantly on diner. Like other ones, it doesn't always do that. Like bus depot, it approaches real slowly. Farm, it approaches real slowly. But this one's actually perfectly fine with that. So that's very good on this corner of the diner. And a lot of people overestimate what I'm doing right now. Having free boundaries like that. Free boundaries are basically where the map says you don't want to go past that, then the denizins will chase you. But it's really, if you go in and out quick, you can really just include it almost as part of the map. Like it's not difficult to just run out there and come back like I just did. So here's the middle part, which I will start running right now during this round. Quick transition. This would be the worst of spots to me. It's a little too tight for me, and they come from a couple too many places. And like I said, I'm showing you these 3 spots because they will work in solo, but most of these spots are better in co-op. Like most of the areas, I'll try and pick out 2 spots so you can run the strat co-op. Like here, there's 3. You'd probably run here and probably towards the farm side if you're going to run co-op strat. But it's not too bad training up, but like I said, I don't recommend it. The lava mount's not bad. The bus here is a little bit of help and hurt. Or, I mean, I guess it really doesn't affect you. It kind of pulls up in the middle of that lava pit, which you really don't walk into. But when it goes through your area, it's kind of a small cock block. But sorry about that, Mike. Someone's in my party doing that. But as for that, I mean, it's decent, but it's a little small. And let's just take a quick fast forward to this area. This is in theater, obviously, and it's nice to have a quick, short gameplay like this that I can do to you guys and not do a live com. So I am in theater doing all this, and this area I actually ran my first like TranZit run ever. Got to 42, like the 3rd day the map came out, so it wasn't bad at all. But I mean, obviously 44 is not good anymore, so I wouldn't recommend this area in all. It's not bad, like I said. It's more of a freestyle train, no lava, really nice. It's a little further from the MP5, which is kind of annoying, but you kind of got to know what you're doing to run this spot, like I said. It's kind of a freestyle train, or you can run a U train, which I will try and get in this clip here. Apologize. I think I start running it here. Main tip, as I say in every video, with insta-kills, wait till you get a full horde, if you can, and then try and run through the insta-kill like I do, or at least close to. So you kill 24, and then you got a new, more zombies spawning in. Your insta-kill basically just started. So like I said, I think this is the end of the round here. So, but that's kind of the U-train I was trying to give an example of, if you just saw it there. But that'll be it for this part, guys. Thanks for watching, and come back in the next part with all the co-op and solo spots, basically. These were basically co-op only spots, because if you go down, it's a bad story for you. So you want to try and avoid those. So thanks for watching, guys, and please like and subscribe, and go watch part 2.